Consumer education and protection. The user and the provider, the service organizations have used the term user to those who use the goods and services. The person who supplies goods or services is called provider. The government in its Consumer Protection Act has used the word consumer in place of user. The reasons for consumer exploitation during the past: the producers were supplying goods directly to the consumers. The price fixation of the goods and services was done mainly by the middlemen. Consumer is a person who buys goods or hires or avails services for a consideration called price or wages. Every consumer has certain wants. Consumer protection. It refers to protection to consumers against the exploitation by the producers and traders. Consumer Protection Act. The consumer movements were started by a few people who suffered on account of continuous exploitation by the traders. The Government of India Act 1986 is a significant step in this direction. World Consumers Day. In the history of World Consumers Movement, March 15, 1962 is an important day. Major objectives of the Act. The Act accords importance for safety and quality. Avoiding production and sale of dangerous goods. Prevention of trade malpractices in the market. Supervision on quality, weights, measures, and price. Compensating the consumers in case of any problem arising as a result of trade. The Consumer Protection Act extends to the whole of India except Jammu and Kashmir. The Act promotes the rights to consumers such as, right to stop exploitation, the right to protect against the marketing of goods which are hazardous to life and property of the consumers, right to choice, wherever possible access to variety of goods at competitive prices, right to be heard, the interests of the consumers to be heard with due consideration, right to consumer education. The consumer are to be educated about their rights. Right to healthy environment, that is good physical environment to enhance the quality of their life. The Minister in charge of Consumer Affairs at the state level. District Forum. There shall be a forum at each district. The State Commission, a person who is or has been a High Court judge is its president. The National Commission, it is headed by a judge of Supreme Court to be appointed by the central government as president. The methods to be followed to file a case in Consumer Court. There is no prescribed performer to file a case. The complaint may be typed 1 or handwritten. The complaint should include the name of the person, complainant, full address and telephone number. The person or organization against whom the complaint is made should be mentioned clearly with address. No advocate or lawyer is required. The consumer himself, herself can argue.